Teraz ludzie stisną sobie awansem do 33 bodajże odcinka z gry Avowed. Jesteśmy tym samym skończyliśmy, więc najpierw gadamy z naszą arcymaginią.
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me. Another god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter? But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me, and so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
In a different life, I might have asked you to come with us, envoy. And... don't worry. My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
Okej, właśnie tak też czułem, żebym ruszył i tak do trzeciego ogrodu. Żeby zobaczyć, co tam się odwaliło. Czy wszyscy żyją, kto nie żyje, kto martwy, kto nie martwy. Niby szybką podróż mamy, ale wolę się przebiec. Nie moment, bo poza tym miałem tą nową umiejętność od naszego odcięta gałąź. Tak, tu. Umiejętność boskich pod czwóreczkę. Miało mi to jakoś przyspieszyć mnie z tego, co kojarzę. To do tego efektu bym sobie jeszcze dorzucił to. I powinno być 35% szybciej biegać po jednym. Według moich obliczeń. Ale kawałek przelecieć idzie. Może faktycznie trochę szybciej biegam. Bo na ten moment questów chyba żadnych w tej okolicy już nie mamy. Tworzenie mapy i metal. Dobra, metal powinno być na następnej mapie. Tworzenie mapy będę musiał się wrócić to, jak popalimy sobie już questa z nową mapą, czyli z kłami.
I feel a little woozy. No, it can't be the Dream Scourge, can it?
Dobra, na razie tu nie widzę żadnych trupów. Czy Quiliczy żyje? Quiliczy chciałem powiedzieć.
What an awful tragedy. So many. gone in an instant.
Darling! Oh, I knew you'd be fine, of course, but it's... Oh, it's so good to see you.
I am as hale and whole as you left me, my dear, though notably less hearty.
Thank goodness you're all right. That spell could have killed you.
Never fear, Giata. The gods aren't finished with me yet. Not since the attack on Fjord have I seen people in such a frenzy. Our misfortune followed us here. The help of an archmage is never given freely. Always there are consequences. My people will assist Thirdborn through this crisis. It's the least we can do for the city that protected us. Wherever you go next, may the gods look after you.
Keep yourself safe, my love. I'll come home to you soon.
Not soon enough.
Look after yourself, old man. You got lucky today, but everyone's luck runs out eventually.
Thank you for the humbling reminder, Giata. For your sake, and that of Yatsli, I will endure.
I swear, that man has more lives than a cat.
I feel like I can breathe again.
No dobra. Tak z ciekawości jeszcze jedną rzecz chcę zobaczyć, bo zapomniałem.
Hey, Uncle Capo? You've been staring off into space for a while now. How about a game of Hazatoa?
Kutabao! Haven't you tortured me enough? First you go through my notes. Then you badger that godlike to give up my only way out of this cursed world. I'd rather the sands swallow this entire town if it'd grant me a measure of peace.
I'm sorry, Uncle. But please don't say that. I'll leave you alone then. Call me if you need anything.
Yeah.
Three dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their chest. What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow. Sacrifices? Is that what you want to call it? Such a pretty word for so much death. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for? The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with Thirdborn blood. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones. You have my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, Envoy.
No i ja mam tu wyższy poziom. Dobra. Może lepiej było posłuchać ludzi i to rozwalić, ale nie wiem, czy to dałoby jakiś efekt inny. W sumie nie potrzebnie się tepałem. To najpierw zanim tam, to tak, Światobrzeg i idziemy do Sanzo. Oddać mu mapę. Tego kolejnego jego ucznia, towarzysza. Jak zwał, tak zwał. Sanzy. Dziwię, że bez obozu poszło, ale dobra. Może z jednej strony dobrze.
Hear me, Paradise. Did we not come here to escape the Empire?
You're back. What have you found? Oh,
Poor Wilfred. A keen eye for botany. He loved to write about the plants he found. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon. I've heard there's treasure on Gaston's Folly. I wonder if anyone will be brave enough to search for it.
Znaczy, chyba już on start ma. Krocz do kłów. Dobra. Żyjące. Szmaragdowe to kły pewnie będą gdzieś tu. Albo i obok, zobaczymy. Dobra. Orle gniazdo. Druga dolna kubek i tu. Dobra. Ale ludzi kieretowym to mi przestraszyło. Prąd zimno bym sobie wziął za skumulowanie, bo tu mamy już wszystko takie podstawowe już mam. Determinację, bo widzę, że mamy najmniej. Zręczność i determinację mam na najniższym poziomie. A nie wiem, ile tu jeszcze jest poziomów do picia. Dobra.
Safe travels to you. Mercy sent word. She said you can go. I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't have much more to say. You were responsible for all this death. But I hope you don't end up the same way too.
Może faktycznie trzeba było to rozwalić. Ale chodźcie, Ludwin.
We need to talk. You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell. I need to know why.
He's right, Kai. Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Naivasta, fuitu meyu. Damned if I'm leaving my fate in the hands of a blessed magical authority figure. God, Archmage, or anyone else.
Agreed. If the gods cared enough to intervene, they would have. No, we're on our own. We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
If we run into Ludwig out there, it's gonna be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. We've thwarted her twice now, but she keeps burrowing deeper into the living lands.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
Indeed. Undeath is her strength and her weakness.
But you're saying there's a chance?
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate. Right, and the Steel Garrote is famously level-headed. Just look at what they were planning in Fior.
Ludwig and her Steel Garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of soccer. Oh, now you're listening to me, all of a sack of sup sudden. You won't find a blessed thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a page-raku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will. I don't know, Nimdut. I do know whatever I come up with is better than do whatever the voice in my head tells me to do. I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit. How should I know? I don't know what's going on in my head half the time. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat, my ears ring, I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying. Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins. I just hope we made the right decision. Those ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward to exploring them again in the future, but I don't know that I'll ever truly accept what we did. What I did. Usually I know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though. I know. We've seen enough pain caused by the Dream Scourge. Things have been unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Akedans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers. Perhaps you'll pick a better specialty next time. Most historians have only hoped to speak with past lives through animancy. I'll blow them all away with my next paper. But to go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier? Must you try to ruin my fun, dearie? Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details. I've been trying to sort my thoughts since we left her domain. We met Ringrim. The Ringrim. Master Illusionist of the Circle of Archmagi. And we impressed her. She even offered to make me her apprentice. It was overwhelming. I can still feel my heartbeat. It doesn't feel real, but it is. Oh, Handra's titties. What am I going to do? If I take the apprenticeship, I'll have to leave Quilici and Fjord. And what about my study of the Godless? I've spent my whole life with them. Oh, you even learned their proper name. I can't believe you listened. You'll make me cry at this rate. I'm not a kid anymore. I can't do everything all at once. There are only 26 hours in a day. I love my life as it is now. Exploring as I wish and coming home to open arms and a warm bed. I don't want to give that up. But this is something I never even dreamed of. But it's big. It won't leave room for much else. And I'm too old to... Oh, Envoy. What would you do? Oh, darling. Don't you know that I'll do what I want no matter what anyone thinks? I just wish to ask a friend his opinion. Now come on. Answer the question. What would you do? The people of Fjord are stronger than they seem. But you're right. They feel unsafe in their own homes now. Quilici and I could return home and continue our lives, with little improvements here and there. Thank you, dearie. I can't promise I'll act on it, but I really appreciate the advice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to write a letter to Quilici. He'll never believe me.
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp. How much do you really know about Adra? Very good. We severed the Adra and Naku Kubel to slow down the Dream Scourge. But at what cost? Still, I wish we had better options. The souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. They'll be lost in darkness. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. But others could wander this land for centuries. A watcher, maybe. It's a shame we haven't got one. Try as we might to help others, we won't always succeed. Even the dead can suffer the consequences of our actions. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission. Ourselves. As do I. We both deserve a little peace. And if the world will not give it to us, then we'll just find it in each other. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question? Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor Ludwig has been getting to me. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual? To be sure. It's just... when you rejected Ludwig's offer, she wasn't surprised. As though she saw it coming. Ludwig clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you. Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing, or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I. Anything in particular? I've heard the Wardens are very set in their ways, for better or worse. Usually the worse. Vidaro tried to form a trade agreement with the Council. Copper and glass in exchange for grain. But it went nowhere. They weren't interested in outside help. The Wardens value self-reliance, maybe because they have an inflated sense of their own importance. No offense, Marius.
No, you pretty much got it right.
They have a righteous duty to protect these lands, and believe that it can and should be done without the help of outsiders. It's a bit like shooting yourself in the foot because you don't trust anyone else to wield the gun. What do you want to know? The better question is, can I still be an Animancer? Could I even make a difference? As long as Fior Messiverno is safe, the living lands will have Animancers, whether or not I am one of them. And then there's the Dream Scourge, unraveling civilization as we know it. I don't know where that leaves me. The work my parents started may have no end in sight. We don't even know if the living lands can be tamed politically, much less spiritually. All of my discoveries have led to dead ends. Where then do I turn? All I know for certain is that I've been going about this the wrong way. I should be an Animancer for the right reason. With the Dream Scourge, I haven't got one. At least someone thinks so. Thank you for believing in me, whether or not I believe in myself. Not before I've done some reading.
Okej, to trochę pogadane. Zobaczmy, jak ta mapa się prezentuje. Twierdza wytchnienia. Zlokalizuj wejście do obozu. A, tu. Dobra.
Galloway's gonads. There isn't enough perfume in Aora. You lived here.
I always thought that if I ever came back here, I'd never...
Oh, dearie. Do you need some smelling salts?
I'm fine. Just need to... I just need a moment.
Quiet, you! Bodies, but not our voices.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
Ah, so they're not just rude to outsiders then.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
What's going on here is Pargrunen business. Stay out of it, Outlander.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that! These bastards wanted to abandon the keep. I'd starve myself for my disloyalty then. Do you want anything else? I'm sick of looking at you.
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you. Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
Mariusz nic ciekawego nie mówił, szkoda. Obsługa obozu, chętnie. A idę przy tym ściany, zobaczymy, co się uda znaleźć od obozu. Ja? Dobra. Musiałem sobie je odkichnąć. Trochę sprzętu do rozkręcenia jest. Fajnie.
We've got company!
Ale żem puścił.
Back off! On your left, dear!
On sick!
Dobra. Aha, na teren zarapów się wpierdzieliłem, dobra. Pierwszy berserkera powinien tu... Jacji?
Child's play.
Spoko. Doskoczę! Doskoczyłem. Dobra, trzeba się chyba nawalać, że przejść dalej. Tu sobie lepszą pozycję do walki. Dobra. Trochę tam powinniśmy poobijać to wszystko. Ładnie tutaj. Jak ta... Powiem tak, jedyna broń, którą lubię, to jest ta. To jest odległość działania. Zuch skalny. Dobra. Chyba wszyscy. Nowa legenda? Co tym razem? Buty tancerza cienia.
Nice work.
Dziennik animagnity.
Some kind of crystal on top of that hill. Might be best to leave it alone.
Something happened here. Grip
by drip, the slow passage of time. The years have gnarled our branches, the hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become. Carve away the old self. Warp the wood to give us strength. We embrace your resolve within us.
Chociaż stłumioną atrę mamy po drodze już zrobioną. Gdzie ten ciołek? Tutaj. Odpadniesz? Mam wrażenie, że ta broń jest lepsza niż moje różdżki i czary. Szukam jakiegoś obozu, żeby móc sobie zakończyć ten odcinek, bo już powoli czas mamy. Czemu tam wygląda jak jakieś metafizyczne drzewo? Dobra. Mam nadzieję, że mogę tam pójść i się cofnąć, ponieważ mi chodzi o to, że ja chcę tutaj zrobić wszystkie misje fabularne z wytchnienia też. A propos misji fabularnych, nie? Znaczy pobocznych.
I can bring back someone to help you. Please, if you just...
You'll not leave, traveler? What business have you here with me?
That woman over by the ogre looks Adiran. Probably here against her will. Suggest we be very careful here.
Well, what is it? You and I are talking. A rare luxury for one of my kind, I've found. Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk. I would ask you to consider Galene's well-being before you do.
Please.
Because I need someone to listen. To simply listen before they lash out at me with fury and hate.
A creature wounded. It howls and beats its chest against its fate, and still kith hear cries of a monster. We understand.
Will you listen? No. I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time. You will. I am glad that... I apologize. My breath left me. Galene said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Galeen go free. I spent much of my strength already. I must rest. But make no mistake, I don't lack the strength to rend you if I must. I ask again, will you help me? Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Galeen too if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Ja się spodziewałem, że spotkamy gadającego ogra. Ej, moment, bo tu się pogubiłem z wyjściem. Gdzie to jest wyjście? Chyba tą wyżej mogę wejść. Co nie zaszkodzi. Ale mimo widzisz, że jednak nie wszystkie potwory są takie bezmyślne i atakują wszystko, co się rusza. Dobra, Lilith, układaj mi jeszcze na końcu.
Please hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here. It'd be somewhere among the carts. Yes, somewhere among the carts, if it's still there at all.
No, gdzie to jest? A, niedaleko. Chcemy się to zrobić na szybko? Czy nie? Wiecie co? Ile to jest metrów? 60. Może się uda. Zróbmy jeszcze to na szybkości. Na koniec tego odcinka, bo aż mnie zaintrygowało wątek gadającego żywego ogra. Ładnie to wytchnienie nas się prezentuje.
Those wagons have seen better days.
I'm sick!
Chodź się, panie. O, nie wierzę, to jest takie... Bieganie teraz w całej mapie i szukanie, dobra. Ale spojrzeniem na to drzewo sobie zakończymy odcinek, więc cześć, czołem, nara i hej!